All right, welcome back for part two. If you were here last night, then you know I was live last night. And I told you guys I would come back on today. So here I am, kept my word. Yes. Okay. Might look a little dusty and crusty, but we are here and I want to share with y'all some things. If you missed yesterday's live, it is still up after this one. Go and watch it. We had a whole marketing Q&A, and tonight is going to be part two. Give y'all some time to come in. Hey, happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I thought it was Thursday. Child, can't keep up. Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Good evening. Yeah, I just titled this like a boutique business live / Q&A. You know, I say boutique business, but we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything tonight. Okay, I gotta show y'all. I got my book in my hand, but it's still like we're still working on some things. I don't want you guys to go and get the physical copy, but I have the physical copy. I'm gonna show you guys that in a moment. Hey y'all. Welcome in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Natalie, obviously, and I love to go live. I try to go live at least once a week, but sometimes you'll get more than that. And sometimes if it's a crazy week like last week, then you might get less than that. But I am the owner of True Co Styles online clothing boutique. I also am here on YouTube, and I love to coach and help new and aspiring entrepreneurs start their businesses and make money online. So that's what I love to do. I also just finished writing my first book, which I still can't even believe. I actually have it here in hand, and I want to show you guys. Now, hey y'all, this is not perfect, okay? We are still working on some things, and I think I have become okay with the fact that it'll probably be available for y'all like next month. I don't know, we'll have to see, but I want to show you guys. Now, first of all, let me show you guys this book. Now, these are just random books that I have in my house. I read a lot of books. Well, I buy a lot of books, and I need to read the books. Hey y'all. And so when I was writing my book, yeah, I know today, okay, y'all, last night it was like 3 a.m. and I was like up dancing around my apartment, so excited because I knew that I was getting my package today. And at around 5 p.m., I got my book from Amazon, and I have already been in the works making so many changes, but at least I have the physical book. So I already knew that I wanted to get my cover redone. And after I explain this to y'all, we'll get into the boutique stuff. But I knew that I wanted to get my cover redone because I knew that when I went on Amazon and looked up my book, the cover was very blurry. And I was like, I don't like that. So you guys know I love Fiverr. I used Fiverr for my logo. If you guys always ask me where my logo got done at, I got it made through Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is a hit or miss. Okay, my father uses Fiverr. Yeah, I actually did use KDP to get my book, and I'm okay with it. I think I explained it more yesterday, but I actually am in the process of making a whole video about the whole like process from like my ebook that a lot of you guys got to like now to like the future. So we'll just see how everything goes. But anyways, I knew that I didn't like the cover. So I went to Fiverr and I found somebody who made a cover for me, and it was like $30. And so Fiverr is a hit or miss. You really want to be like, I think when you're doing anything online, Fiverr, buying your inventory, you need to make sure that whoever you are choosing, they have good reviews, okay, and high ratings. Like I need word of mouth. Like I don't just trust everybody, okay? I don't take a chance on anybody, okay? I need to make sure that you have credibility. So same thing with my logo. The guy had a lot of credibility and a lot of great reviews, so I bought his services. And same thing for this person. Now let me tell you about this lady who made my cover. No shade to her, okay? But you have to stand your ground, okay? This is just in business and like period. So she has like some tens of thousands of reviews on Fiverr, right? And hey y'all, I'm showing y'all my book real quick. She has tens of thousands of reviews on Fiverr, and you know, I was reading her reviews, and a lot of people were like, you know, I used her before, she was great, but this time she's really slow with giving me my materials. And I saw a lot of views talking about how she was becoming more and more slow, right? So she promises 2 days turnaround time. I'm like, okay, great, 2 days, that's great. So 24 hours passes and I haven't heard from her at all, right? So on day 2, when she has like 24 more hours left to give me my cover, of course, I get a message from her and she asks, hey, unfortunately, I won't be able to finish your cover in time. Can you please give me an extension? I said, no. First of all, I wish I could show you guys I can show you guys, but I don't want to show you yet. But either way, the cover that I have is so basic. Like literally, it's just the words, no fancy pictures. It's really basic. So I said, unfortunately, no, I need my cover by tomorrow. So therefore, I cannot give you an extension. Thank you. That's really all I said. And the next day she said, okay, I'll see what I can do. And an hour later, she gave me my cover. So I was like, listen, people will really milk you if you allow them to. You have to stand your ground and just use wisdom. So anyways, okay, so this is the size of these books, right? If you ever want to get your book done, I'll probably make a video on this in real life later on in life, but these are the books. I love these two books. Side note, if you want some good books to read, this is an amazing book. Jesus is blank. I read this book because when I first got saved again, like I was always a Christian in my mind, but when I got saved for real, I didn't really know like what was the right way to act. Like, should I be judgmental? Should I be super strict on myself? Like, how should I be? And this book is really good because it talks about like the practicality of how Jesus was. And I just want to be like Jesus. So this is a good book. But either way, off topic, look at the size of these books, right? They're the same size, right? These are 5x8. So I like that. This is a cute, nice size. I thought that my book would be this size, right? No, wrong. Let me show you how my book looks in comparison to these books. These are the two books that I just said, and here's my book. Y'all see how much bigger that is? And so this book is actually, ignore the back. This is all changing. It's horrendous. But this is the size of my book, and it's a 6x9. So I want to show you guys the cover, and this is not the cover that I have to this day, okay? Please don't laugh at me because I'm embarrassed. What I found out, though, what I realized is, you guys, I'm making a video soon on Canva. So when you guys saw this video, there was a thumbnail. I made that thumbnail in Canva. All my other videos have thumbnails. They were also made in Canva. So are my Instagram, and everything is made in Canva. So Canva also has a book cover, like template that you can make your book covers in Canva, right? So I did that, but I realized that Canva's book cover was created for this size book. So when I show you my cover, just please keep that in mind. Are y'all ready? I'm so nervous. But anyways, it's not even, well, you've already seen my cover if you've already seen my ebook. So this is it. Soulful for the Entrepreneur, just very basic. However, these words should stretch all the way out because this template is like, for instance, if this was this size book, right? So it's really plain, really bland. And so I knew that I wanted a little bit more. I wanted this to look a little bit better. So I reached out to the person on Fiverr, and this is my official book cover. It's pretty much the same, except there is an orange like outline. The words are actually the right size, and there's going to be an orange spine. So instead of it being white right here, y'all can't even see the words on there, but instead of it being white, it'll be orange. And fun fact, this is my favorite color. So anyways, y'all, this is my physical book. Can you guys believe it? Look how thick and big this thing is. Isn't this massive? Hey, Jaleesa, it's massive. And it's so big because if you guys already have my ebook, you guys may or may not notice because whatever, but in the back of it, what I added to this book that's not in my ebook is I added, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. And in a second, you're about to get to the boutique stuff, I promise. I just want to share this with y'all because who cares? So anyways, I added free space to journal, and there's 50 extra pages. So like after, because the book is for 30 days, and that way that you guys can like read or journal again like for another month, and you know still like use it like a workbook. So anyways, that's what I've been working on today, trying to like, now I'm actually going through and editing everything. Like I'm like, let's take out some of these pages. It is so thick, and so it's so crazy. Look at my name is on this doggone thing. This is my real name. You guys didn't know. I mean, Natalie Nicole is also my real name, but this is my first and last name. So that is an update on what's going on over here. This book is getting created. So with that being said, y'all, literally, it's a lot going on right now, but it's all good. So I just want to kind of come on here like a part 2 from yesterday. Y'all not really saying much, but a part 2 from yesterday to see like what questions are you guys having? Are you guys preparing for the end of the year? I hope you guys listened to what I said yesterday in the live when I was talking about us going into like the best time of year. Amen. Yes, he will. The best time of year for retail. And hopefully you guys are planning accordingly. I know today and yesterday, today I spent hours on my budget, and I think I finally got it to where I like it. And so now it's one thing to make a budget. It's another thing to actually use your budget, right? So now for the next 2 months, we'll see how that goes. So that's that. I've also been preparing for my fall collection launch, which is a little bit tricky because so last night somebody asked, I just remembered, but I didn't answer it last night. Somebody asked, how did the pre-order process work? And I can kind of address that now. But so for my Fearless collection, like these shirts right here, I've only been doing them on like pre-order so that to like basically to save money, so I don't have to buy too much in advance. I will only buy what people are going to actually buy, right? Because I did a pre-order. But I think that's good because the pre-orders help me to save my coin, right? I only purchased really what I needed, and just using wisdom, I bought some extra sizes. Like I might have bought, instead of 2 larges and 2 mediums, I might have bought 4 larges and 4 mediums, and like just 1 small and 1 extra small. Like, I might have bought a little bit extra than what was pre-ordered. But what happens is I can probably get stuck with, like, let's say a small and a large, but everybody's requesting for a medium, but I don't have any more in stock. So I think because I only really buy like a small quantity, if that makes sense. So I think what I want to do for my Fearless collection, first of all, so we just have t-shirts right now, but I want to make crew necks. And when I say crew necks, this is technically a crew neck, but I mean like something like this. Y'all don't ask why I have all these clothes laying around, because just don't ask, please. But anyways, this is like, I mean like a crew neck like this, like a long sleeve crew neck. This is what I want to have my Fearless collection in, something like this. But I also want to have like a hoodie suit, like, like a sweatsuit, like joggers and like a hoodie like this. So with that, I could do pre-orders, but people don't typically, I feel like when I do the pre-orders, it's smarter for me as the business owner, but the customers don't want to deal with pre-orders, right? Because people want their stuff sooner than later. And so when people see pre-order, they get swayed away from purchasing. Not everybody, I still get sales. Each time I do a pre-order, we make a few $100s, but I feel like long term, although it may cost me more in the beginning, I think in the future when I do this collection, I'm going to definitely, I think, purchase things beforehand instead of doing a pre-order. If that makes sense. So that's what I'm planning on now. So now I'm just kind of planning out how much I should get. So my fall collection, if you guys just want to know, because I'm planning that right now, and the days of September are just dwindling away, but I said it'll be here in October. So my idea for a fall collection is I would still probably get a few more of the t-shirts because it's not cold everywhere. It's definitely not cold here at all. It's like 100 degrees still in Texas. And I think, y'all let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I don't think I should do a crew neck long sleeve and a hoodie. I think I would do one or the other. I think I should just do one or the other. So if I did one or the other, which one would you like prefer? Like a no hood or hood? I feel like I have so many of these, I don't have enough hoodies. So I don't know. I don't know which one I would prefer. Can someone be Kindle? Oh, can someone be kind and type the login link? What login link? You'll purchase a hoodie set? Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a set, or they could be even like separated, like you can buy them joggers separate, whatever. But I really want to go in with what I call my Fearless collection. And so I'm calling this the Fearless Fall collection because I'm gonna have these different custom made items, but I'm still going to bring some wholesale items. My idea, okay, yeah. Oh, I can post it in here right now. My idea for I'll get to y'all questions in a second, but my idea going forward with my boutique for right now is I love my custom stuff. I think the more that I get into like my books and I'm here with you guys, I think it makes the most sense for me to continue with my custom apparel, but still throw in cute pieces that accommodate my custom apparel. So my idea for my fall collection, I actually have it right there. I want to get my Lord Jesus, my Fearless collection. So that means like my hoodies and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to get a lot of accessories. People always ask me about accessories, and they're really inexpensive and they're really, really easy to mark up and make a help you profit from. And I'm going to do 2 to 3 wholesale fall styles. Does that make sense? So that's what I plan on bringing for my Fearless Fall collection. And so coming soon. Okay, we're working on it now. Let me come see y'all's questions. Okay, so she asked for the classes. Wait, I can't see. Training videos. I don't know if you mean like my upcoming events, which I think I posted it, but I'll post it here now. So if y'all don't know, I'll talk about this more later, but I am having a 2-day boutique intensive. It's actually happening in next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend, y'all, so soon. Can y'all believe it? Everyone who has registered, you should have received an email from me, but you'll be getting the official email on the 15th, which is this Sunday, because we'll be officially 1 week away from the event. So actually today, what I'm doing for the rest of the week, because obviously Sunday is coming up, for the rest of the week, my job is to, I didn't have any coaching clients this week, so I had a lot of chill time. So right now I am creating the workbook, because if you didn't know what comes with it, you guys will be getting a complete boutique workbook along with an inventory guide, like helping you budget, choose, price, and sell your inventory. I think is extremely important. So that will also come for everybody, not just VIP, but that's everybody will be getting that. And yes, so you'll be getting that and the official links to the event. You'll be getting that on Sunday, y'all. It came so fast, literally about to be here. So I'm so excited. Now let me tell you guys this, and I'm going to include this in the email on Sunday, but for those of you who are here who already signed up, let me know how you feel about this. Okay. The time span for both, so it's a 2-day event, right? The 21st and the 22nd. And the times are 11 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. Not a.m. 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central Time on Saturday. And of course, everybody who registers will get the replay, so it's not an issue. And then it will be 3 to 5:30 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. Now, would you guys who are registered be upset if times happen to go a little bit over? Like right now, we are just scheduled for 2.5 hours on both days, but it could very much so be 3.5 hours. Would y'all be pressed by that? Because if you're going to be pressed by that, then I can cut down some of the material. But if you are open to as much material as possible, remember, if you can't be there live, you'll always get the replay if you registered. So that wouldn't be an issue. Because I want to incorporate Q&A time, and I want to incorporate like individuality, like I can actually help individuals, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just me talking like this, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I want to make it worthwhile. So let me know how y'all feel about that. But either way, yes. Okay, great. I said, they don't mind. Oh, honey, email me. Joni, email me. Email me, because this is YouTube Live, and you are in the School of Boutique Bosses, and I don't think anybody else here except for you has access to that. So I'm not going to post any links here, but if you email me, I will definitely send you everything, or go on our Facebook group and post in there, and I will help you. Y'all are open? Great. Okay, because I won't take up too much of y'all's time, but I also don't want to be like rushing, talking like Speedy Gonzalez and then miss out. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I think it's wise to give y'all the most content as possible. Yes, honey, email me. Either email me or just go in the Facebook group, whichever one is easiest for you, and I will send you all the links that you need. Yes. Okay. Thank y'all. Okay, listen now. Y'all saying y'all gonna buy my book. I would love for y'all to buy this book, but do not go and buy it right now. You're gonna get this little bitty picture, okay? Because I just submitted, if you guys don't know about KDP, that's like Amazon's way of publishing books. You can submit changes and they have to review and accept the changes. So right now, this is live and I can't even take it off the site until they finish reviewing my new one. So this is live right now, but honey, and if you want it, look at this. Look at the back of this. The text is so big. This is the back of the other one. No picture. If you use Amazon's cover creator, which is what I did, they make you put a picture, but honey, this looks so weird. So I'm not including a picture on my actual one, okay? No, ma'am. Let's see. If you guys are interested in coming to the 2-day boutique intensive, I told you guys last night, but this, I'm telling y'all right now, this very moment. Lucky for y'all who are on this live. Those who don't watch this live, they'll be out of luck and out of sight, and I don't know what to tell you. But for this is the last 24 hours. So from today until tomorrow, this time tomorrow, the early bird tickets are still available, which is kind of absurd because the week is less than 2 weeks away. But people have been asking me, they've been waiting for their payday. So I'm giving it 24 more hours. So if you want to go, if you want to be at the event and you need to be there, that's the link right there. And I'm going to scroll back up and answer y'all's questions. Yes, you'll definitely get a hoodie set. Okay. She says use hood. Okay. So I think hood is better too. Okay, what should a welcome pre-launch email include and where do you create one? So I do everything in MailChimp, which I made a video on and I posted it, was that yesterday? I think I posted that video yesterday. So I created all in MailChimp. Yeah, I create the email in MailChimp. There's so many more things I can say about that, but hopefully May, you're here and y'all hear me say this. This is how the process goes, okay? Somebody who wants to sign up for my email list will go to truecostyles.com. And if I haven't launched yet, as I explained in the video yesterday, they will see a coming soon page and they will enter in their email. And when they enter in that email, what happens is on my Shopify, if you use Shopify or it doesn't matter, whatever you use, if you do that, they will go to a place in Shopify. It's called customers. They will be under the customers tab. However, I can't just directly send them an email from Shopify. I need to get them to a third-party service to actually send them an email. This is why I use MailChimp. MailChimp is just a third-party email service. So we have to find a way to connect our Shopify to our MailChimp. Well, months ago, you could just be able to download the MailChimp app on Shopify and it connects and it's good and dandy. For whatever reason, under the sun, I have no idea why, Shopify took away its partnership with MailChimp, so you can no longer just link them together. You have to now download ShopSync, which is another app in the Shopify app store, and it syncs them together. So that means that now when I go to my MailChimp, whoever signed up on my Shopify, they're now also in my MailChimp. And from MailChimp, I send them the email that way. Hey, welcome to True Co Styles. We have now launched. Don't forget your 10% discount. Click here to shop now. That's how that process will work. Your pre-launch email before you launch or right when you launch, whatever, that first email, listen, you don't have to be super dramatic. You can add some pictures in there. I would use the same format, the same exact format that I talked about in my video yesterday is the same format that I would use for every email. Pre-launch, launch, after launch, Labor Day sale, Christmas, holiday, birth, everything. I'm being dramatic, but I will use it for everything, literally. Yeah. So if you promise them a discount, you would definitely want to enter the discount there. And I would definitely include products, pictures of your best, well, not best sellers since you just launched, but pictures of your best, cutest, bombest outfits of various price points. Yeah, honey, I would include all of that in my email. I haven't launched fall yet either because of the same reason. I'm looking for inventory, but trying to get rid of summer inventory. Yes. Hopefully you did a Labor Day sale. That's a good time to get rid of summer inventory. If you haven't gotten rid of it yet, I would definitely put it on clearance, or I'll put it on clearance because Black Friday is still 2 months away. So I will put it on some type of clearance. Maybe you can do, so I remember last year when I was having a hard time selling different stuff, I didn't want to put everything on clearance. So I used to do something called what was it called? I don't remember what it was called, but it was something where, hold on, let me think of the name and I can tell y'all. Was it like $12 Tuesdays or something like that? But either way, it was one day out of the week that I would put 2 products for $12 because 12 is my favorite number. So it'd be $12 on my site, and then the next week 2 more items. So, but 2 different items. So I wouldn't always keep them at $12. On the next Tuesday, the prices went back up and I added 2 more products, but I would only be adding the products that were like, super out of season, right? Or I had like only 1 more left, and that helped me to get rid of those products, and it helped me to talk more to my email list. When you run out of things to email your email list, honey, just start getting creative and just start making things up to talk to them about. I love your videos. I'm definitely going to buy your book. Thanks. Oh, did I finish my thought? don't go buy the book right now. I will let you guys know when you guys can purchase it, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably do a pre-order, which I just talked about earlier, but where you guys can purchase it from me for a discounted rate instead of buying it from Amazon. When you buy it from Amazon, it takes away a lot of the like money. Like I get paid if this book is $25, Amazon will give me about $11. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to get it when it's ready. But if you want to get the e-copy, it's on my website now. And the e-copy, people were still purchasing it yesterday. It has sold over, I think, 60 copies at this point, and it is phenomenal. So yeah. Yay. Says she got VIP, excited to work with me. I'm excited too. Yes, I'm so excited for VIP. Right now, VIP, sorry y'all have all these questions. I'm gonna keep looking down and reading them. A VIP is like exclusive. Like Trina says she wants one-on-one coaching. There's two options for that. So if you go on my website has everything laid out. So there's different coaching options depending on like what you're doing. I'm assuming if you're here right now, you are a boutique owner, but I do also coach entrepreneurs who are not boutique owners. And so it's just two different things. However, on my site right now, you'll see my coaching cost. It's well worth the cost. It's high value. However, so you have two options. You can either get my one-on-one coaching, which you can see on my site, which is a 6-week coaching program. It's $9.97. Or you can just go through this event that I'm having next month. And it's a 2-day event. But those who are VIP, which you can see the VIP price clicking on that link right there, but it's, I think right now it's $289. Those who are VIP will be working together for the next 3 months, October, November, and December, going through Black Friday together, going through ending out not the school year, Lord, ending out the year and then starting the next year. But they also get a private one-on-one coaching session and a private one-on-one website and social media audit. So Trina, if you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, those are your two options. If you have questions about which one you think you should do, just reach out to me. You can either message me, well, go to my Instagram and DM me. You can email me. Or y'all, if y'all go to have y'all been to my website yet, NatalieNicole.com? As soon as you go there, there's like a little chat that pops up and it says, hey, this is Natalie. That's actually me, right? I have the app on my phone. So someone, Jessica, I don't know if she's on here, she was messaging me last night off of the Wix, because I have Wix for my website. So I use Wix for NatalieNicole.com and I use Shopify for my boutique. But on Wix, they have a chat feature and I have the app. So if somebody chats me right now, I'll get like a little text message and I'll just be messaging y'all back. Hey, y'all, what's going on? What you need? So people don't be responding to me. I guess they might think it's fake, but I'll be like, what's going on? So, because I can see when y'all get on my site, it's probably TMI, but I can see when y'all get on my site and I try to message y'all. So if you have questions, you can always go there. Have you thought about doing an ebook? You mean for this book? Tracy, you mean an ebook for this, or you mean an ebook about something else? So this is in ebook form. It's been out since August. It's sold, I think, 60 plus copies. Now, if you mean like an ebook through Amazon Kindle, I have been trying to do it, y'all, but the formatting is really difficult. And so I'm trying to figure it out. But right now, I just want to get this out and then we can worry about the ebook a little later. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Have you thought of, oh, I read that. Shopify does it too. Shopify does what? Shopify does what? I don't remember. Is a sales permit required to sell coaching services in Texas? Is a sales permit? No, so you need a sales permit to resell something, like to sell like a physical product. So you don't need a sales permit for coaching services. I don't charge sales tax on my coaching services. I do income tax for that. So you don't need a seller's permit for that. You need is this what? You need a seller's permit to sell like physical items. Oh no, she says, what do you recommend in regards to inventory? Should I use my vendor's pictures or take my own? I 1000% recommend you taking your own pictures, your own pictures. Now, I don't know what it means when y'all request to become a site member. I've gotten that a couple times. I don't know what that means. I launched in June. I have Wix as my platform. Yeah, I wouldn't be crazy about it either. I would only use Wix for something else. Like I love Shopify for selling stuff. Do you think my brand will take a major hit as I wait until my well, I don't think the platform necessarily will determine your success. So if you continue to stay on Wix until your subscription ends, I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that's gonna determine your success. I think you and your business and your branding and your marketing will determine the success. I don't think you have to be on Shopify. I used Squarespace for over a year, or was it 11 months in my business? So I don't think the platform too much matters as long as your website looks okay. I think what matters is like your branding and your marketing and etc. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, that's it. And all the questions. Any other questions? Anyway, so tell me more if y'all want more about your businesses. Like, have you guys already launched? If so, how are things going? If you haven't launched, do you plan on launching this year? If so, when? If not, why not? So 3 different questions for 3 different people. Have you had a pop-up shop before or been a vendor at an expo event? What was your experience? Did you make sales? No, I've never done a pop-up shop. I've never been a vendor. Have I? At an expo or an event, but I want to. I don't want to do a pop-up shop necessarily, but I do want to be a vendor at an event, but I haven't done that yet. Within 1 month, yay. Trina, so let me know what you want to do. I think definitely so I think you should definitely look into the event. If you guys want to know more about, hey, Elena, this month, yay. Brenda, when you say before the workshop, do you mean my 2-day boutique intensive? Because if you mean that, you don't need anything at all. Okay, you don't need anything at all. Let me tell you guys what you'll learn there so that you guys can understand. And I know it may be hard to understand because it's only 2 days, but the idea for this boutique intensive is that you come in like a blank slate. Even if you've already started, still with a blank slate, because with everything that I teach you, I'll also be giving you best practices for when you launched. So if you already have launched or if you're already about to launch, you still will get, wisdom in the event. So anyways, we'll start off on Saturday. It's all about the foundation and branding. So the first thing we're going to cover is the first thing that I always tell you guys about that is so important to me is branding 101 for your online business. Okay, we're going to talk about branding first. And it's on my website. Let me pull it up so I can give y'all all the details. But we're going to talk about branding first, and then we'll go into more details about like who is your target audience. If you don't know yet, I'm going to help you craft your own. It's going to be like a real live, like you need to have like quiet pen and paper, like you're at a seminar type of thing. Okay. It's going to be good. Y'all know, imagine me here right now for an hour and then that times like 5, 3, 2, 4, like that times like 6, because it's going to be a very long event, but you will get the replay in case you need it. So we'll go over branding 101 for new boutique owners, and then we'll talk about identifying your target audience for effective marketing. If you don't know your target audience, then you're not effectively marketing, because who are you talking to? It can't just be everybody. And you'll hear that from a lot of people because that's just like standard marketing practices. We'll talk about how to legally build the foundation of your business. So if you guys come on my live and you say, well, should I do an LLC? Should I not? I always tell y'all, I can't tell y'all that. Well, in the sessions, I will tell you that. We're going to talk about LLC or no LLC. Should you have one? Should you not? And if you do, what are around the costs for that and how to get more information on starting that. We'll also talk about how to get your seller's permit and how to handle sales tax as you are a boutique owner. Now, well, I'll just leave it at that. I was going to talk about something one of my people that I coach said, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So anyways, seller's permit and how to do your own sales tax if you want to as a boutique owner. You could also have an accountant if you want, but you can also do it yourself and save money. We'll talk about wholesale inventory, how to budget, plan, and purchase your wholesale inventory. you'll automatically get my vendors list. I'll just give that to you because I think that you need that in order to really start buying your inventory. I also talk about how to price that inventory to make a profit, a healthy profit. And within that, it's going to be so important for you guys to be there because I'm going to trickle in some Black Friday stuff, some things that you probably wouldn't hear from anybody else, but giving you guys some like key marketing guides for Black Friday. There's a strategy of pricing that needs to be put in place so that you're prepared for Black Friday that starts now with your fall collections. Because more than likely, everything that you're purchasing to sell now, it's going to be what goes on discount for Black Friday. You don't want to price it so low now that for Black Friday, you're not making any money. And that's really important. So we'll talk about all of that and how to price your inventory, but also we'll talk about how to create your custom apparel line. Now, please don't be confused. When I say custom apparel line, I mean like custom shirts, custom sweaters, custom stuff like that. I don't mean custom dresses, skirts, and stuff like that. We're not talking about manufacturing. We're talking about how to have your custom like apparel line. This is good for those of you who have like a message that you want to get out, that you know you want to share. Yay, congrats. I'm happy for you. I'll read those comments in a second. I just want to get y'all this information. So we'll talk about how to create your own custom apparel line and then how to brand and market that. Because let me tell y'all, there is, and if you already have my like branding and marketing guide, you already have like a little snippet of this, but branding and marketing your custom apparel is going to be important because you have to get your audience, like I had to get my audience to be invested in this like lifestyle before it was even out, so that when I sold it, they felt like they needed to buy it. And that's really important when it comes to branding. And then this is all on the first day. Can y'all believe this? This is why I'm like, we might need to extend the time a little bit. And then at the end of the day, we'll start with, we'll end off with Shopify part 1. So at the end of the day, we'll end off with Shopify part 1. Now throughout that day, so this day, again, this is Saturday, September 21st, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central, or 12 to 2:30 Eastern. And I don't know the other time zones, y'all, sorry. And within that day, we'll have Q&A sessions. So I want to have a Q&A session, I think, from 12 to 12:15, and then probably 1:10 to 1:30 on the first day, so that you guys can get like feedback and get assistance on all of that. That's day 1. Are you ready for day 2? So that was just the building the foundation and branding your business. Then we get into day 2, which is growing, launching, and making sales. So important. So important. And so we'll start the day finishing off Shopify. So Shopify part 2. I think that's pretty cool that you'll have Shopify part 1 at the end of the first day, so that maybe over the night or over that weekend, Saturday night, you can actually work on your Shopify stuff and implement what I teach you guys. And then we will have Shopify part 2 at the beginning of Sunday afternoon. And then we will go over pre-launch marketing, what you should be doing before you launch so that you're able to make sales when you launch. And then of course, post-launch marketing, how you should market your business when you're already launched. That will go into things like social media marketing, and I'll give you guys a content creation plan so that you know how to post, what to post, how often, and all of that to make sales, not just blank. We'll go over more email marketing strategies. Yesterday's video just scratched the tip of the surface with email marketing. There's so much more on how to set it up, how to get emails, and how to send out effective emails that you're able to get sales. But also I will go over the perfect launch day email. Is this too much for y'all? Because it's a lot of information. And then we will end the day with 2 more things, which is shipping and handling for online business owners. We obviously need to learn about shipping and handling process. I don't know why that probably was the most annoying and confusing part for me when I started my boutique, was figuring out my shipping policy, which it's not that difficult, but I'll explain that all to y'all. And then we will end the day talking about personal finances and budgeting for your business. So y'all been asking for a budgeting video, and I have yet to give y'all one. I probably won't in a long time. But for those on this lesson, in this webinar intensive is what it is, I will give you a personal finance and budgeting sheet so that you guys hopefully can soon become full-time entrepreneurs. Can y'all believe that this event is only $49 for the next 24 hours? Because literally what this event literally is, so I have the School of Boutique Bosses, which was times 6 that amount, times 12 that amount. And it's a 6-week program. And I literally just took it and condensed it into 2 days. So it's going to be a lot of information, and everyone who registers will get the replay. So even if you can't make it that day, but you need this information, you need to register so that you can get the replay and watch it on your own time, as long as you can commit, okay, to actually doing the work without me being there talking to you face to face. It is a tax write-off. Yes, all of these things that you guys, if you've ever gotten anything from me, this book, okay, everything is educational and it's for your business. It's all tax write-offs. Meaning, what does that mean, a tax write-off? That means when you're filing your taxes during tax time, you can get, it just depends on where you stand normally. You can either get more money back, or if you already owe a lot of money, you'll owe less money. Okay, so it is a tax write-off. And my goal is that for you guys who attend this event, by the end of it, you are set up to start, because I'm going to be giving you guys on the 15th, in a few days, you guys will receive in your emails a workbook that takes all this information and puts it in a step-by-step guide. So even after the event, you're like, okay, what do I need to do next to start my personal business, right? And for those of you who are in VIP, don't even have to worry about that, because for the next 3 months, October, November, December, after that, I'll be mentoring you and guiding you to implement all of this, to get ready for the holiday season, to go through the holiday season, and to end successful. So, but even if you don't do VIP, you can still be successful. It's just going to take a stronger work ethic to do it all on your own. But yes, so I can't even believe that I'm doing this event. I told you guys the reason why I'm doing this event is because my mom, actually, she's so helpful. She suggested that I did like a in-person event. I was like, okay, I can do that, but maybe like in 2020, but how can I help them now? And so this is why I decided to do this event. Literally, I think the value of this event, and I probably shouldn't have priced it so low, because I really do believe that value, the price of something will speak for the value of something. But so I promised you guys, the low price does not speak for the value of this content. If you've ever done anything with me personally, then you know the value that I give you guys. But I simply made it this price so that it can be accessible to y'all, because I've had courses in the past, and y'all, a lot of you have been on my YouTube channel for this entire time that I've been a business owner, for the last year, and you know, you still haven't started yet. And I really want to make sure that y'all get pushed. And I'm hosting it now. It's all just God's favor, y'all. I'm hosting it now so that you guys can be up before the holiday season. I can't even stress it enough. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'll be at SCR, and I already know for a fact Marshawn's, if she saw this, she would kick my butt. She would kick my butt. She would kick my butt at the price. And you know what? I didn't even know that you are there, but I can't wait for the call on Friday for that. But anyways, yeah. And so just so y'all know, in October, I'm attending an event that I've invested a lot of money for. And I know that in that event that I'm going to with my new coach, okay, prices will never be this low again. And I just say that because I know for a fact value, and I know because all you were, yes, I'm excited to join. I know that everyone who actually invests in this, let me tell you something about price real quick. And this is going to help you guys who want to do something in the future when it comes to price. Prices speak for two things. It speaks for the amount of investment someone's going to actually put into something with their time and their effort, which is important to me as a coach. And it also speaks to the value that someone sees you at. So me, I really am sacrificing pricing it so low because it can speak poorly to my value, which is already extremely high. And it can warrant people to come in with exactly half the level of investment. And so I really want y'all to be invested. And so that's why in October, after my meeting in October, after my thing that I guess it's a retreat, but after my mastermind, or whatever you want to call it, in October, everything from there will be up, 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 and up. So this is like literally a time for y'all to come in while y'all can, while I'm getting my life together. Okay. So anyways, that's that. That's that. Y'all are welcome. Yes, she said, how do I get the VIP? You can go to this link right here, And on this link, you can read everything that I just told y'all, okay? And you'll see the links for VIP and for regular. Yes, y'all. I know. Okay. Let me come up and read what y'all are saying. So anyways, I'm excited for that event. I cannot believe it's happening literally in less than 2 weeks. Yes, and I appreciate y'all, okay? That's why, it really, I haven't even talked about it really on social media like that at all besides YouTube. I really just see it something as like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all slide in there. Y'all been with me for a while, And yes. Okay, let me read y'all's comments. And that's why in 24 hours, the early bird special is gone completely. Yes, because what this should be priced at, starting at $1,000. I know that for a fact. Okay, let me read y'all's comments and then we will see how everything is going. What have I missed? Okay, no, yay. Oh, so with that being said, Brenda asked, do you need anything before the workshop? No, you just need to come with the mindset that you're going to come in and take what I say serious and get the work done immediately. Can't wait to have you, Trina. You're concerned with locating inventory. It's not hard to locate inventory. I'll show you exactly, Jay, where you need to go. Amen, Tracy. You better not quit. Listen, I'm telling you, I told y'all last night, if you are someone who right now you already have your business launched and you feel like right now is just so slow, like just keep going. Okay, just continue to be consistent no matter what. Continue to post, continue to send out emails right now so that when you have your Black Friday promotion coming up in a couple of months, your audience is not like, oh, so now they just want to pop back up. Don't be like me. I could have done a lot better at that time if I was prepared. Yay. Yes, the 2-day program, Judith, is for those who have not opened their boutique. So if you haven't opened yet, that's who it's for, because you'll learn everything. Key, pick a day and go with it. It doesn't really matter what day you want to launch. Just pick a day, write it down. I want you to literally tonight write down a day, and then that's the day that you launch. And that's just it, no going back. Tracy, if you can't attend, like I said, you can get the replay if you register. I'm into my Shopify trial. I need the course bad. I'm having a hard time syncing my G Suite. So frustrating. Yes, come. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, so sweet. SCR is the speaking and coaching retreat. I told you guys, I've been telling you guys this for the past couple months now, that I will be speaking soon, still on YouTube, but on a bigger platform. And I'm attending the speaking and coaching retreat by Marshawn Evans Daniels, my newfound coach. She's been my coach in my head forever. Even before I even wanted to speak. I wanted to speak before, I didn't know. I've been speaking before I even wanted to speak, like here on YouTube and stuff. And so, yes. Yep, so she has a speaking and coaching retreat, and I'm a part of it, and it will be going down. I can't believe it's already happening next month. Yeah, I joined the first time she said she was open. I jumped right on. Okay. Also, she says, y'all, what she's offering is cool, $1,500 easily. It sure is. It sure is. She says, please sign up and recognize Natalie as a valuable resource. Listen, yeah, I won't say too much. Somebody asked a question earlier and I cannot remember what it was. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it. If I can't find it, then hopefully I'll ask again. If I ever skip over a question, it's not because I don't want to answer it. I probably just saw it and answered it in my head. So ask again, because somebody asked a question that I saw, but I can't remember. Let me see. I can't see it. I don't find it. I don't see it. Okay. Once implementing, what's a practical time frame to launch, including gathering inventory after the event? Practical? Well, it depends on your definition of practical. So what would I do? What did I do? What would I do? Because see, what it just depends on what your availability. So for instance, I got my inventory, took pictures like 3 days later, and I launched like 2 days later. But that's me, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to move. I have been having time to waste. So a practical time frame to launch, including gathering inventory, I would say give yourself, if you need to, a couple of weeks. It all depends on your time frame. You just want to make sure that you're doing everything to the best of your ability, not just rushing to get done, but to actually do everything in excellence. And once that has been established, you press launch and you go for it. I don't believe in perfectionism or procrastination. Those two things are literally dream and destiny killers, in my opinion. Yes. Yes. Oh, what a blessing. I am blessed and I am ecstatic. Okay. So I am excited. I think that was the first time I actually spoke about the event in its fullness. And so I'm super excited. Oh, somebody asked the question. Here it is. What's the last day to sign up for the event? The last day to sign up is when my tickets sell out. So, and that can happen tonight, that can happen tomorrow, that can happen on Monday. All I can tell you is that the early bird tickets are done in 24 hours, and VIP, literally there are like 5 tickets left. So when those go, that's going to be it. And those go quick because everybody who does VIP is promised at minimum 1, but at maximum 2 hours of private coaching. And if I have a lot of people, I want to get that done before the year ends, obviously, hopefully before December. And so that's a lot of hours. I can't have 1,000 people. I don't have 1,000 hours to give before the year ends, right? Now somebody just, okay. Before launching, what is the best way to promote online or business cards? You can definitely be versatile and use word of mouth, right? That's like what you mean with business cards, but you definitely want to be established online as well. Social media, like I always say, you want to build an email list. Excuse me. If you can do ads, although I don't think you need to do that before you launch though. But you definitely want to establish yourself online. But I think word of mouth is also good. I launched my boutique on impulse due to a friend passing. I just wasn't ready. And now 2 years later, I'm just now gearing to relaunch. Yeah, I'm excited for you. I hope everything goes well this time around. I'm excited. I pray now blessings over your boutique, Karen, in Jesus' name. All right. Any other questions, y'all? Y'all are pretty mute. Hopefully that means y'all went over and y'all getting y'all tickets, because there's no excuse with this one. Now, after this, literally, for those of you who don't do this and you still need help, I'm going to assume that you don't really want to start a business. Says you're such a blessing. You bless others. That's why you're blessed. Well, praise God. That is a blessing to me. I declared 2 years ago that I am God's servant, and however he wants to use me, I am available to be used. And so whenever that happens, I just am instantly excited and blessed. So praise God. During these 2 years, I really dig deep into the industry, educated myself, and I feel not only ready, but more knowledgeable as well. Congratulations. That's awesome. Gaining wisdom is so important. No. Well, it depends on what you mean by a lot, but no. She says, do you suggest getting a following before purchasing a lot of merchandise? I think you should be wise in how much inventory you get, how much you get in stock. When you say a lot of merchandise, do you mean a lot of different styles or a lot in the same style? Like I could order 1,000 of these, or I can order 20 of these in different colors. You know what I'm saying? Like different styles or the same style. I think it's definitely not wise to buy bulk if you're not sure how you're going to do. I don't think that has anything to do with your following, more as so like your customer base. I don't know. When people say followings, I'm not sure if you mean like you have to be like a social media influencer. No. A lot of different styles. No, you can do whatever you prefer. It's really whatever you can afford. Now, y'all, I answer this all the time. I tell y'all, I started my boutique with 14 styles, and I put everything up at one time. I think that was a huge mistake because I purchased pretty much my capacity of what I could afford at the time. And so that meant that I couldn't purchase more until I sold out of sold a lot of what I had. So if you happen to purchase a lot of inventory, I think you can definitely do that. But if you do that, you want to stagger how you put it up on your site. That's my answer for that. So I don't think you have to wait for anything. Just be wise. LaDerica, girl, I was looking for you the other day. Hey, because I created a separate Facebook group with a few people and I was trying to add you, but I don't think we're Facebook friends. But hey, girl, hey. I'm going to try to find you tonight so I can add you to the group. You're going to laugh when you see the group. Any other questions? If y'all are wondering who these people are, these people that I coach, and I call them, wow, at this point, so like you guys might have heard in the beginning, I had the School of Boutique Bosses, which is like a course that I taught. I don't teach it right now. I've taught it 3 times. And the first time I taught it was in March of this year. And it was just, I think like 7 of us, real intimate. Yes, add me so I can add you. Yeah, add me if you can now, so I can add you to that group. There was just 7 of us in the very, very beginning, very small and intimate, and they're like my business besties. They're the ones who like encourage or helped me when I was about to quit my job. I told them first. They knew first. I was in the middle of like teaching them one night. I was like, y'all, I'm about to quit my job tomorrow. I was so scared. So yeah. That course will come back eventually. But right now, I don't have time. What if you have 3 styles? Would that be okay? I think you can definitely do 3 styles to start off with. I think it's definitely you're gonna have to work harder, not harder, but you're gonna have to work hard on your marketing. Like when you're taking pictures, take an infinite amount of pictures. It might seem annoying, but you want to take a lot of pictures so that when you're posting on social media, your audience doesn't get bored of the same pictures, right? I think you can definitely still start with 3 styles, but you just have to market wisely. If you have 3 styles now, try your best to like come up with like some type of like name for a collection or something so that it can seem cohesive. I think the smaller it is, well, I think at all times it needs to be very purposeful, but if you can like campaign with the purpose with your 3 styles, I think that will be wise. Hey, you too, Nancy. I don't know if we're Facebook friends. I was trying to add you to the Facebook group as well that I just created, but I don't know about different laptops. I've had the same laptop forever, which is my Lenovo Yoga. It's what I have. And I've had that ever since before I started teaching. So I don't think there's a certain laptop. I think you just need a nice one that works well. Brenda, did you already purchase the early bird? Did you already purchase the early bird? If you already purchased the early bird, I can go back and I can help you out with that. Let me know if you already purchased it. If you already purchased it, let me know, and then I can help you out with that. Not sure if you ever provided this info, but what tools, resources do you recommend for me? That's a great question. And I actually have been thinking about creating an Amazon store, which is like just a place on Amazon where y'all can go to and see everything that I use in my boutique. I talk about it in like my shipping videos mostly because that's like where you would need, that's where you would see the most materials. So yeah. I can say right now what you'll need is like a scale for sure, because you need a scale for shipping. You definitely need shipping materials. You need a lot of information. I can come up with a store to help you all with that. I can't think of everything off the top of my head right now, but I'll provide that information for y'all. It's so hard working a full-time job with the 1+ hour commute both ways, a 3- and a 5-year-old. Great question. So I don't know if you saw the video that I created, but I created an entire video about my first year in business. And in that video, I explained why I quit my job, which is because I was burning out. At the time, I was working full-time in both my business and my job, like my boutique and my teaching career. I was working full time and both of them not getting a lot of sleep. So I was getting sick often with strep throat. And so I quit because I had to. Well, I needed to decide to quit one thing. It was either I quit my business or my teaching, and I decided to quit my teaching. That's why. But I also knew that I wanted to soon because I was matching my salary. So although at the time I was living off of basically two salaries because I was living off of my teaching salary and my boutique salary. So I was living off of two salaries. I had to decide to just choose one. And I just chose my business. So although I was matching my salary at the time, it was still difficult when I left my job because I was going from two salaries to one. But that's when I knew that I could. And honey, from there, it was definitely a faith journey, which is how this book came about. Okay. Hold on, let me see. I'm off social media temporarily, but I'm coming back strong. Yes. You left me your number? Did you email me? Send it to me again. I didn't see it. An Amazon store would be great. Okay, I will definitely create an Amazon store. I'll put that on my to-do list. I have nothing to write with, so I just have to remember. I'll put it on my to-do list for tomorrow. Ooh. Do you think as a coach, being familiar with different niches is needed for offering insight, or does all the info apply across the board? It just depends. Do you mean coaching boutique owners? I think it just depends on your expertise. So my expertise is helping boutique owners or entrepreneurs make money, period. That's my expertise. Taking your idea, your passion, what you're good at, and making money from that. I can teach you how to do so many different things to make money, which includes branding, marketing, creating courses, classes, ebooks, YouTube. I'm an expert at turning an idea into income. And so with that, it doesn't matter for me what niche you're in, because no matter what niche you're in, I can see how you need to brand yourself to make money. So for me, it doesn't matter, but it just depends on what you're talking about coaching in. So I can coach. It doesn't matter what niche you're in for me to coach you. Do you suggest selling merchandise on other, you asked that earlier, I didn't answer you, sorry, Etsy, eBay, Poshmark? Sure. I've never done it. I've never sold my clothes off of Etsy, eBay, Poshmark. I've only done it on my boutique. That's the only way that I've done it. I think a good way to also market your inventory is you can do that, and so yeah, sure, try that. I've never done it, but I think it's wise to try everything. And also, like, I would say, even if you're comfortable, YouTube is a great way as well. Okay, Brenda, you've already gotten early bird. Let me see if I can find you. Did you get it off of NatalieNicole.com, or did you do the payment plan way? Let me know. I'm working full time. I'm using all of my resources. I have colleagues in different assisting me. Yes, that's right. Use wisdom. Do what you can. That's amazing. Oh, y'all are so sweet. After you launch, how many pieces would you roll out each week? So I definitely didn't. So I definitely didn't roll out new pieces every week. But you're asking me. Okay, so let me tell you what I did and what I should have done different, and you can take this advice for yourself. So what I did was I immediately put everything out, all 14 items, because I was too excited and I absolutely did not know any better of who would when you're just starting out, right? So what I would have done is maybe put out like 6 of my pieces, right? Instead of all 14, I would put out maybe like 6. And then either every week or every other week, I would put out one or two new things as new arrivals. That's what I would have done. Okay, he says, I'm about to start working overnight at my job to work my business during the day. Any advice? I'm not trying to burn out. Okay, let's see, what advice could I give? Because I definitely burned out. So let me tell you what I should have done so that I would not have burned out like I did. You definitely want to get as much sleep as possible. Okay, so I think the worst thing that I did was I took sleep for granted and I did not sleep. I maybe slept 3, 4, 5 hours maximum. You definitely, if you have off days, use them wisely for your business. So for me, I was a teacher. I was obviously off on Saturdays and Sundays, but because I was so tired from working my behind off during the week, I spent the weekend asleep on my couch, literally. I did no work for my business. And so that caused me on Monday, I had to play catch up, and then the cycle continued. So use your days and your time wisely. If you can, I would always say leave your business stuff at home and your work stuff at work so that you have time to do them both with excellence. And you definitely want to come up with a system of like processing and shipping out your orders that makes sense for you and give yourself a good shipping and handling time. So as far as POS system, isn't point of sale system, well, I don't really know what that means, but is that like when you sell in person? So I started off with Squarespace, and Squarespace uses Stripe, which is a credit card processing system. So I started off with Squarespace and Stripe. Halfway through my business, I added PayPal. And then at month 11 or 12, I moved over to Shopify, which uses Shopify payments, and I also use PayPal as well. Okay, yes, email me. Whoa, hold on. I have been using priority flat rate shipping for all. Yes. That definitely is crazy to use priority flat rate shipping for all your packages because is everything over £1? If you're shipping out things that are less than £1, I would definitely use what's it called? Not priority mail, but first class mail. Hold on. Listen, first class mail. The thing is, I think as business owners, we want to give our customers the fastest shipping in 1 or 2 days. But if they go shop at Macy's Forever 21, they're going to wait about about 2 weeks, 7 business days. So I'm not saying take 2 weeks, but definitely give yourself some grace and use, what is it? I keep forgetting the name. First class mail when you can. First class mail is still only 3 business days. So it's still a short amount of time. Child, Tracy, that was me, okay? Because I literally been surviving off of 4 to 5 hours of sleep, even on the weekends, because I can stay up late to work on the business. Yeah. I mean, do what you can. But I did that from January until March. And in March, I kept getting sick. I was also around kids, so I think my immune system was just very low. So I was getting sick and I burned out. That's great. Yes, diligence is great. Sorry, Brenda, I'll respond to you in a second. I want to document my journey, provide information as I go. I don't really have any advice. I think it's great to just I think you should always be transparent, but also be wise in what you share and be consistent. Karen, what exactly did you work on and do in your business when you say you was working on your business or working in school? So I did not take my business to school with me at work. So I was a teacher. I taught 7th grade math. No, Michelle, no, they're different. I taught 7th grade math. So I was a teacher and I had my boutique and my other like YouTube as a business as well. I did all of that. And I don't understand your question. I don't understand your question, Cheyenne. When going into business with your mate, Brenda, email me, Brenda. Here is my email, contact@natalienicole.com, and I'll let you know through email what you can do. Okay. When going into, Cheyenne, let me know, clarify the question. When going into, yay, I just got the notification. I'm so excited for you as well. When going to business with your mate, is it logical when filing your LLC to write up a business agreement, or is that girl, offensive, please? Yes, you should definitely write up a business agreement. Some states require it, most states don't require it with your LLC. You should definitely write up a business agreement and you should just suggest it. First of all, you can just mention that it's a part of the LLC process. It literally is. It's just not required in every state, but I think it's definitely logical. I think it's 1000% necessary to have a business agreement it's just wise. I think it's just very wise. Because if anything happens down the line, anything, or let's say that you guys just happen to blow up in a year and you're making millions, you definitely want to make sure that you have everything, like she said, protected. Also, because your business agreement also says if something happens, if you guys go in debt in some way, who's responsible? You want to make everything clear now so there's not an argument and a lawsuit later. Listen, definitely protect yourself. Squarespace and Square are not the same. Squarespace is a e-commerce platform. Square is a payment processing system, kind of like Stripe and all of those. So I can use Square, I think, on Squarespace. I definitely can use Square on Wix. I don't know about on Squarespace, but yeah. Yes, ma'am. It just depends. You can definitely email me, and I definitely try to respond to those as much as possible. But if you have a lot of different questions, I more than likely would just recommend you to one of my resources that will be best beneficial. Just because I can't always get to my emails, but I definitely want to provide you as much value as possible. So whether you hit me up on Instagram or email, I more than likely will try my best to help you in a small amount of time. If I can't help you with one answer, then I will lead you and guide you to one of my resources that will better help you. I want to start a lip gloss business, but I want to move to clothes. Can I open a boutique still? Like, I want to start a lip gloss business. So you mean you want to start your lip gloss business and then eventually you want to also sell clothes? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can definitely do whatever you want. You can have it as the same entity. You can have it as separate entities. Yeah, you can definitely do that. People have multiple businesses all the time, you know? And I think if you really want to be wise with your marketing and focus on who your target audience is, and if you don't want to confuse your target audience, then it may be wise to have two separate entities, your lip gloss and your clothing. It's one thing to have accessories and clothing because it's pretty much still under apparel, but lip gloss is under beauty. So it may be wise to have separate entities. But I think you can definitely still do it. You can do anything you put your mind and heart to. Okay, in Jesus' name. Y'all, it's been well over an hour. Why are we still here? Yes, ma'am. Listen, Tracy, a rule of thumb is if you go live, you just have to be consistent. When I used to do these lives, and even now I only have like 34 of y'all here right now, I'll probably get close to like 500 or 600 views over the night or whatever. But when it comes to going live, you just be consistent. And when you're consistent, people will look at it and they will notice your consistency and they'll view you. If you have valuable content, they will watch you. And so I definitely believe a rule of thumb is when you go live and do videos of any sort, Instagram, here, wherever, we get personal with your audience, they will trust you more. And trusting someone helps with buying from someone. You make more, not make more, but you sell more to those who trust you. That's not why I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel because, as I can tell right now, I just love to talk. Okay, obviously that's why I have my channel. However, it has also helped with my boutique sales. And that's just because of that fact. Trust is important in your business. Okay. Okay, I answer this question all the time, but as far as your target audience, we will definitely go more in depth at, definitely go more in depth at the 2-day event, but let me just say it in as clearly as I can right now in a short period of time. There's two options. So first of all, ask yourself, have you launched yet? If you haven't launched yet, you have the power and the ability, even if you have launched, but you have the power and the ability to define your target audience. You can decide, who do you want your audience to be? All that means is, who is your ideal customer? Imagine a person and let that person be your audience. That's the wisest thing to do. Also, if you've already launched and you're making sales, look at, okay, what pieces are selling out the most, who's buying them, and craft that as your target audience. That's what I did in my business. You can definitely build the brand before launching, but I definitely don't think you have to, because you're going to be building the brand even as you are launched. You know what I'm saying? I think it's wise to do some pre-launch marketing. However, you're going to be building the brand even as you launch. Thanks, girl. Listen, doubt has got to go out the window, okay? Doubt is an emotion, and we have complete control over our emotions, even when we feel like we don't. We really do. And how do I know? I used to be so fearful, you guys, and I still experience some level of fear. I'm doing something new in my business because it's uncomfortable, it's new. And so we have the power and the ability to say, you know what, fear, you have got to go. And fear, listen, y'all, can get real with y'all right now if y'all want me to, and I definitely am about to. Fear is a tactic. So in the Bible, it says that God has not given us a spirit of fear. That's in Timothy. It also says a spirit of timidity, depending on what version you read, but of a sound mind. So anything that's not of God, me as a believer, I have the power to say, you got to go. And in Jesus' name. And if I declare the name of Jesus, then that has all the power. So that might be like, oh, you're being too deep, but I'm telling you, it has worked for me in my business. This is how I got to where I am now. Because if I let fear control me, and it really could have if I let it, because it was like I was so afraid, I would still be where I was at my job, which I love those kids and I miss them, but I knew that I wanted to do more. I would have never started a YouTube channel, and we would not be here today talking to each other right now. So what I would suggest is to be practical and think of, why do you want to start a business? Okay, I told you guys this on another live, so I'll explain it real quick. Ask yourself, why do you want to start a business? And then ask yourself, why haven't you started a business yet? Fear, doubt, lack, whatever. And realize that this thing right here is the only thing stopping you from getting this thing right here. So your reason why you haven't started is the only reason why you haven't gotten the reason why you want to start. If you want to start for more income, for a new lifestyle, for whatever, your doubt and your fear is the only thing stopping you from your new lifestyle, your increased income, etc. When I realized that the only thing stopping me is my emotions, well, honey, the emotions have got to go, because I don't have time. I want to get to whatever this reason is, or whatever this thing is. So be practical and write down why you want to start a business, and then let that be what helps you and motivates you to start, no matter how you're feeling. Doubt has got to go. Okay? Amen. And if you guys have fear of any type, because I know it's real, because I tell y'all I felt it and I still do sometimes, I want you guys to just practice declaring, make faith declarations, okay? If you guys, I talked about this, I don't know where and when, I think on a live, because y'all know I talk about so many things, but faith declarations is what my life is based out of, okay? And that is what has helped me to become everything, to pass college when I was failing all of my classes. It was a point where I was failing all of my classes and I was a sophomore in college. I made a faith declaration that I would pass, and then I passed, you know. Faith declarations have helped me in everything that I do. And what that is I just say, in Jesus' name, because the Bible says whatever we declare in his name, it shall come to pass. So I say, in Jesus' name, and then I declare something. So in Jesus' name, I declare fear must go. In Jesus' name, I declare I have faith. In Jesus' name, I declare that today will be successful. But the trick is, the key, the kicker is, you have to believe it no matter what. If you have any ounce of doubt, that is not going to help you at all. The Bible says, the man who doubts, what do you say? The double-minded man shall receive nothing from God. Double-minded means you believe and you don't believe. You believe, but you kind of believe. You'll receive nothing. And I want to receive everything, at least something, right? So if I doubt, so I know that when I have doubt, I just stay in that, wherever I am, in that posture, in that mindset, and I just keep praying until I finally believe. And in that instance, I declare and I walk away. I don't look back. I don't turn around. I don't wonder what if, because all of that are attributes of doubt. So yes, hopefully that was helpful. How profitable has YouTube been for me? Child, y'all know how many subscribers I have? I have 5,000 subscribers now. YouTube, I'm not making hundreds of thousands of dollars or even thousands of dollars on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I do know for a fact that when I go to my website, okay, if I go to my Shopify website, 90+% of traffic comes from my YouTube channel. So how profitable is it really? Let's do the math. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the math. I kind of see it as my way of marketing, right? I come on here, do videos, and I put my boutique link under all my boutique videos. And people see, if they like what they see, they buy, or they keep it in mind and they buy later, or they go to my Instagram and follow me. Then when I'm having a sale or whatever, or most people will join my email list just because, I don't know, they just join my email list and then I'm sending them emails. Okay, so it's kind of like how people are on Instagram all day posting stuff. I do that every now and then, but I just realized my strengths, which is here. So it's just using wisdom. Can you explain the 2-day marketing thing more, please? I would like to watch. Okay, so it's a 2-day event. It's a 2-day. I'm not gonna go, y'all. It's okay. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing again. A few minutes ago, I explained the entire thing for like 30 minutes. It felt like. You can scroll back to like, we're at like minute 30 of this video and you can get more information. But briefly, I will say it's a 2-day boutique intensive. You will learn marketing, but you'll learn so many other things. I don't want you to be confused because I also have, I didn't even mention tonight, but I also am I'm having next month a branding and marketing workshop for current business owners. It's a 3-week event. So I don't want you to get confused with the two. But either way, it's a 2-day live event. Well, I'll be here like this giving hours of information. And if you want all of the details, I will send you the link right now that you can check it out. But I don't want to waste everybody else's time because I just talked about it a lot. But if you go there, you should get all your questions answered. And if you go to my website, you'll get a little chat pop-up. It'll say, hey, it's Natalie. Let me know if you have any questions. And that literally is me. When you respond to that, I'll get a message to my phone and I'll respond to you. Unless I'm on live right now. If you're sending me something right now, I can't respond right now. But I will after this. Hey, you're welcome. It's not hard to build a website. I'm going to be teaching you guys step by step how to create your Shopify website during the event. I did it in like 2 hours, but I also was on Squarespace first for about a year. So no, I do not plan on having a physical store ever in the future. Talked about that last night, but I don't plan on it. I don't think it's a bad idea. If you want to, I personally won't. That's just not what I see for myself. Now, I may have like an in-person office for like an assistant or something in the future, but but that's gonna be about it. Can you recommend any apps or sites I can use to create slides to edit into a video? Okay, how would you put the slides inside of a video? So on Canva, they have a presentation template, which I use for some of my webinars. You can it's really cute and like themed slides. You can add your text and pictures to it. It's really cute. I use Canva for that, but I don't know how you get the slides into a video on YouTube. I do that through Zoom because I can share my screen. I don't know about YouTube. I just talked about that, about target audience. Will the 3-week workshop be on live or in person? It's going to be, somebody asked me earlier about, I told y'all, if I skip your question, say it again, because I read it and mean to answer, and then I didn't answer. I think somebody earlier asked something about in person as well. I don't remember what it said. But for your question, the 3-week workshop will be live. Yeah, for the rest of the year, everything will be live. But in 2020, I will start having in-person things. But for the rest of this year, everything's going to be live because it's going to be last minute, right? Like the event that's in October, I feel like if it's in person, that's too last minute for y'all to be able to get to me. For 3 weeks? No. Who's going to be here for 3 weeks to coach with me unless you already live here? You know, that's a long time. Because where are you going to stay? You can't stay with me. That's a long time. So it's going to be all virtual for the 3-week workshop. Now that's going to be so exciting, but I don't like talking about too much stuff with y'all to get y'all confused. But the 3-week workshop is going to be bomb.com. It is extremely limited seating, and because it's for current business owners who need to increase their branding and their marketing. So y'all asking me about target audience and all of this, I'll be specific with you, like, okay, tell me more about your business. You need to be saying this, putting out this, doing this, a complete makeover in your branding and marketing in time for Black Friday. It's going to be 3 weeks in October 8th, 15th, and 22nd. I haven't talked about it much because I want to talk about this 2-day event until that's done, and talked about, but people have been registering. People have been going to my website. People have been seeing the branding and marketing section on my website. They feel like they apply to what I say and they sign up. So although I'm not talking about it that much here, seats are selling out. So that's if you're a current boutique owner or a current business owner in general. Yeah, so that's that. It's gonna be good. We're gonna meet for 3 weeks. It's gonna be good, 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 good. Okay, y'all have any last questions? It's been almost an hour and a half. Oh yeah, you know what? You are so right. Yes, you are so right. I didn't even think about that because you can definitely save. You are so right. Wow, wisdom. That kind of helped me out in case I want to do that in the future. But yes, you can save the slides as pictures because I've done that before. And then you can upload, kind of like how in my videos, y'all see me talk about like, oh, it's going to be right here. And I have like a picture right there. Yeah, you can put the slides in the picture using iMovie. I love iMovie, y'all. I need to get a Mac computer. I'm getting one soon. Soon. I think next month I'll probably get one with my YouTube check because it's really hard to edit videos. It takes so long, y'all. It takes me so long to edit videos, and it's not even just editing. So I have a professional camera, right? Or I have a Canon G7X, like a regular vlogging camera, and there's an SD card in it, right? So my computer doesn't take SD cards, but I can only, it's definitely a cost for the 3-week workshop. It's definitely not free. But for my videos, I have to get the SD card. I have to get the video to my iPad or my iPhone so that I can edit for free using iMovie, right? iMovie is amazing, but it's only on Apple products, and my computer is not an Apple product. So I have to transfer the stuff to my iPad. It takes like an hour to transfer because it's such a big file, right? Me talking. You guys may see a 15-minute video. It really was like 45 minutes to an hour of me talking and running my mouth. So I have to condense it. So then that takes another hour to edit it and then another hour to upload it. So it's a long process. It's a long process. So yeah, I will soon be getting a Mac computer. How often, if y'all even cared about that, that was like me going off on a tangent, but how many or how often should emails be sent? Weekly or bi-weekly? So Karen, you should definitely go and check out my video that I put up yesterday. It was all about email marketing, and I'll tell you a little bit here, but I think that'll be really helpful if you have more email marketing questions. Yes, definitely check that out, but I think as often as you want, because if you really think about it, like I could sit here and say do it bi-weekly or do it weekly, but I get emails from Bath and Body Works every single day, and every single day I'm opening that email looking for my candles to be on sale. Okay, so I think the amount of time, I think you should do it consistently, and I think you can decide as the business owner what is consistent for you. Weekly, bi-weekly, or definitely not more, definitely not any less than bi-weekly though. So yeah, I think pop-up shops are great, a good way to market yourself, so that you're able to get out to a newer audience, and they can touch and feel and see it in person. I think it's a good idea. I haven't done it. It's under Cheyenne. I can give you the link, but it's under the branding and marketing, under where it says work with me, and there's a branding and marketing section. So, because they have 3 different sections on my website. One is for boutique owners who want to get started. One is for branding and marketing. That's like the section for my current bosses who need help with marketing. And then one is general business help, because I also coach people who are not boutique owners, and that's how they get assistance. So yeah, but anyways, here's the link if you want to go. I like my iMovie. I like iMovie. I suggest fashiongo.net as a good start for a new boutique owner. You know, I was actually asking my personal bosses. When I say that, I'm like those who I have already coached with. I definitely need to go to the fashion district, and I definitely, but that's not a trade show though. So maybe I can do like a trade show event. I know Jance does those. But maybe in the future, but I don't plan on going to a trade show anytime soon, at least not anymore this year, but I do want to go to the fashion district, and I do want to have some people come with me so I don't be by myself. So that may be an option. Yeah, it is time consuming, but it just takes, once you are used to it, you know what I've learned though, literally. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos, including a lot of vloggers, and the vloggers who I watch are so low maintenance, like they don't edit anything. And so I have just started to become someone who I don't feel like editing a lot either. So I just try my best to not mess up in my video. And if I make like a small mistake, I just let it sit there. But it just depends on the video. I know that if it's an informational video, like my last one took a lot of time to edit because I wanted to add in like visuals for y'all so that y'all can understand what I'm saying. Because when it comes to like email marketing, MailChimp, it can be a little confusing. So yeah. You're welcome. Okay, y'all, we have been here for an hour and a half. Okay, I think it is time to go. I don't really mind being here because we're chilling, but any last questions before we wrap it up for the night? Just so you guys know, in 24 hours, at this point, it's 23 hours. I guess I can do it from the time that the video ends, but these are the last 24 hours for the early bird special, and I believe VIP will be completely sold out by the way that y'all are registering right now. VIP should be also sold out by tomorrow. So if you guys want to attend the 2-day event, definitely click the links that I provided for you guys. If you don't see the links, there is a link in the description of this video, and I'll post it right here one more time. This event is happening next weekend. If you can't make it live, that's totally fine. You can still register, and I will send you the replay, but get ready, okay? We have less than 2 weeks for this event. I have been preparing all today, and I'll be preparing tomorrow and Friday so that by Sunday you guys can get your workbooks and y'all can really start working on by Sunday. But just giving that to y'all in advance so you guys can look through it before the event. So I'm excited. Do a meet and greet, LA Fashion District. That may be nice. That may be a good idea. I can consider. Okay, Brenda, I have your email, and I will definitely respond to you as soon as I click off of here to help you out. All right, you guys. If nothing else, if you just came on, make sure you watch the replay. I talked about so much today. I don't have anything else. Besides Shopify, I don't really do too much more. I love Excel though, and so just depending, but right now I just use Shopify. And that mainly because I don't have much new inventory that'll be happening at the end of this month, beginning of October. Even then, I mainly just use Shopify. That's it. Because they already give so many good reports in Shopify. So I just make sure that I'm being careful when updating my inventory in it. I could like have like Excel spreadsheets for all of that, like I do for my budgets and stuff like that. But as of right now, I don't do all that. I don't find it necessary right now. As I start to get more hundreds of things, then definitely I would. All right, you guys. If you have questions and you're watching the replay, just comment down below and I will definitely come back and answer. And if you think of a question after the video, just comment down below and I will answer you as I see it. And that is all for the night. I'm gonna lose my voice in a moment, so I'm gonna go. Be blessed, have an amazing evening, and I will see you guys super soon. I will not be on live tomorrow because I'm going to Bible study, and that's it. So I don't know, I'll see you guys soon. Bye, you guys.